Hola. Hey, I'm back in Spain getting ready for the Camino this year. And it has been a circuitous process this year planning for this. And so the original plan was I was going to come with my girlfriend Janice, and we were going to fly into Madrid, travel to Pamplona, and then walk 100 kilometers from there to Navarrete so she could qualify for her Compostela. And then that was phase one. And then phase two, we were going to kind of turn into tourists and skip ahead to the towns. We were going to go to Burgos, have a full rest day there, see the cathedral, the sights, and then jump ahead to León and have a full rest day there. Same thing, see the cathedral and the sights. On to Astorga, where we were going to see those as well. And then take a couple of days to be pilgrims again. We were going to walk up to Cruz de Ferro because Janice wanted to put a stone at the bottom of the Iron Cross, and then head on over to Santiago where she could get her Compostela, attend the pilgrim mass, all the normal Santiago things, and then return to Madrid, get on an airplane, and she was going to come back home. And then phase three was I was going to travel to Burgos and walk across the Meseta, because I very much like to walk across the Meseta and wanted to do it again this year. And then come back, see some sights around Madrid, and then head on back home myself. Unfortunately, she had a couple of setbacks and is not able to come this year, so doing plan B. So plan B is in phases as well. So I flew into Madrid last night. Thankfully have a rest day today because lots of sleep to catch up on, get my hours squared away. Back in pilgrim mode, doing laundry. All of my travel clothes have been washed in the sink and are hanging up in the room. So hopefully they'll be dry by the time I travel again tomorrow. Because what I'm going to do is travel to Sevilla tomorrow. I'm going to start on the Camino de la Plata and walk 10 days up to Merida, where I'm going to take a couple of rest days. And then the next phase is similar. I'm going to become a tourist and jump ahead to the historic towns and cities along the way. So after Merida, I'm going to skip up to Cáceres, however that's pronounced, and then Salamanca, and then on to Zamora. Really interested in all the history and culture along this route, and I'll share that with you obviously as I go along. And then same thing, I'm going to go to Burgos, where I am going to walk across the Meseta. Looking forward to that. I do like the Meseta, and I'm working on something this year, so going on the Meseta. Perfect place, obviously. Those of you who've walked it know that. Go internal and sort some things out. So looking forward to that. And then instead of heading right back to Madrid, I'm going to go back to the three cities I visited very briefly last year on a one-day whirlwind bus trip to three cities. So I'm going to spend at least a couple of days each in Avila, Toledo, and Segovia, and then come back to Madrid, get on a plane, and go back. So very different Camino this year. Going to try a new route, spend time seeing cities, 2, 3, 4 rest days in some of them, and just really slow down, hang out, enjoy the vibes in some real historical cultural places. So really looking forward to having a different Camino this year, and already starting to think about next year because I very much want Janice to come over and experience this. She's never been to Europe, obviously never been on the Camino, and would really like her to join me here. So we're thinking about Portugal next year. My sister Janice, gets very confusing, they're both Janice. She wants to do the Portuguese Camino again, walk along the coast in a nice slow strollers way to spend a lot of time on the beach. and looking at the surf, have a glass or two of wine probably along the way. And so we all may get a whole bunch of group of people together and walk up the coast of Portugal, which will be a lot of fun. So anyway, it is all good. I'm back in Madrid having a rest day. Get on a train tomorrow to Sevilla. I've never been there, so excited about seeing some new areas. And I'll start posting as I get going, and we'll talk to you then. So in the meantime, I hope you're doing well, and buen camino.